I am engineer Peter Fisher, managing director of CDSS, graduate of University College Cardiff, and a current registered engineer. I worked with N consultants in the early 80s and got my first influence from CAD in 84 on a trip to the US, until I saw a single plane plotter knocking out a floor plan. The fastest drafting I had ever seen was myself doing my own manual drafting on with a T-square drawing boards and either pencil or pen. N Consultants was one of the first entities to have a fully computerized drawing office in Nigeria. We all incorporated CDSS in '89, and we are the first CAD IT specific company in Nigeria. We introduced AutoCAD into Nigeria, first in the oil and gas and then in building industry. Many applications as a result became industry standard from our presence in the market, things like STAAD.Pro, AutoCAD, and we've primarily focused on providing solutions for the engineering drawing office. Being a civil structural engineer myself, so we obviously have the usual, the software training support. We also introduced things like large format scanning, plotting, document management, archiving, and also training and support. The first installations we did were at Chevron. The first engineering drawing office was Netco in Stallion House in '92. And since then we've put similar facilities, provided support and services to the likes of NLNG, Delta Free, Cohasa. Almost everyone who is still in oil and gas probably started with us back in the 80s and 90s. These are some of the applications that are in use, AutoCAD, SACS, etc., that we know of. By the way, I'll share this presentation afterwards for anybody that would like to actually take the time to go through the whole thing. In building industry, we started off with the likes of ATO, Identity Coca Architects, Design Group, CivStruct, M-Plan, Pivot, Dina-Ems, Electrants, Bomeg, Unicorn, everybody, even places like Firo, Lafarge, Dunlop, Nestle, and so on. And again, here are the applications that we've put into the space of the building industry. AAC Collections, which is the latest suite from Autodesk, which includes Revit, Navisworks, Civil 3D, and Plant 3D, and others which are more familiar like STAAD.Pro Advanced, etc. And we also have our solutions for scanning and archiving documents. Large format scanners from A2 to A0, software like RasterCAD and Raster Design for converting AutoCAD drawings, paper drawings into AutoCAD and vector files. Our client list over 30 years comprises some of the names that you see listed here, and there are more that are not here. As I've indicated, we do large format scanners, plotters, document management, training, bureau services, including engineering, drafting, scanning, printing, etc., and also technical and customer support. On our support level, we support within Nigeria to telephone, email, remote, and on-site visits where necessary, depending on where you are in Nigeria. And then also we now because of the COVID situation, a lot of the courses that we do are available both online and where it's possible, we also do in person. Vendor partners include Autodesk, obviously, Bentley Software, people like Asset Guardian, who are an asset management utility, and more recently, we have our interaction with Ziggurat Global Institute of Technology, who will do. Rodrigo will be saying something about that afterwards. And the last one in the bottom, I want to mention it because we're going to do a webinar in the next week or so on this. It's a digital measuring system that will capture a room in 20 minutes and produce a 3D model and a 2D AutoCAD vector file as well. we've been at this a long time. We've been an Autodesk partner since 1989. We have had partner awards, our accreditations, Autodesk, Bentley, Context, among others. And in 2015, we got this silver pewter from Autodesk for 25 years as a partner. Over the last 30 years, we have built partnerships with partners in Nigeria and across the African continent, East, West, and Southern Africa, places like Kenya, Zambia, Angola, South Africa, Ghana, and more recently, Ivory Coast. So we have a footprint across the continent as one of the leading lights in the CAD arena. We've always sought to find technologies ahead of the need of the market, and we've strived to introduce those technologies to marketplace when needed, and also provide access to the right sources to acquire the necessary skill sets for designers in the market in Nigeria. Today's presentation is totally in keeping with that.